just got back from watching Solo, a Star Wars movie. And this is going to be our review.
Impromptu review. Now, I originally wasn't planning on watching this one, but Mom wanted to see it, so I took her, so...
Right, I'm a Star Wars fan, always have been.
And I'm a little bit less, but it's not like I hate Star Wars, I'm just a little bit less of a fan.
If you're going expecting to see the best Star Wars movie you've ever seen, you're going to get disappointed. It's not the best.
A lot of people are saying that, but I don't think it was the best.
But it isn't the worst either.
It's pretty good.
It is good. It is good. I did enjoy it.
It's a heist movie with 2 or maybe 3 heists in it, which is weird. Instead of focusing on one, they do several.
Right. And it shows you why Han had to make the Kessel Run and why he had to do it so quickly.
Explains the Castle Run, because a lot of people worried, were going like, well, parsecs are distance, not speed.
Right.
And you're right.
You're right.
Real simple explanation was the Kessel Run goes along such a narrow, a dangerous corridor of space that the only safe way takes 20 parsecs. But a very dangerous shortcut, on the other hand,
only took 12.
Yes.
Which is how he did it.
And it required a certain level of starship speed in order to escape the gravity well that's in there.
Right. And so, not going to spoil anything, watch it and see how that came out. Also, it shows how Han and Chewie got together and how their friendship and their love for each other developed.
Aww.
Which is cute.
Yeah. A character I actually kind of liked a little bit was L3.
Yes.
It was Lando Calrissian's personal droid who was liberated. She's free. And she has definitely a lot of sass.
It's easy to see how a droid can get sass when you look at her.
Yeah, she...
Yeah. Yeah. You can definitely see how a droid might get sass.
And it actually silently addressed a problem with the Star Wars universe of how droids are basically... They are slaves because they were made to be slaves.
Right.
But, and she kind of addresses that.
It's called a restraining bolt. You learn about that in the very first original Star Wars movie.
But she mentioned that she saw a restraining bolt on one of the droids. I was like, restraining bolts.
How barbaric.
How barbaric.
Yeah.
But a line that really drove it home with L3 was, at one point Lando asked, is there anything that you need? When she, when they were preparing to do something, he's like, anything else you need? And L3 just went, equal rights?
Equal rights, yes. So even then, they were fighting for women's rights. Because L3 is a female droid.
Well, I was like, it was droid rights, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Definitely doing the activist thing.
Yes. And...
which I normally, if they would have put it more ham-fisted than that, I would have been upset. But they were keeping it kind of slightly subtle, so I let it go. Normally that sort of thing bothers me with politics. But.
Well, she, well, not she. I lost my train of thought. It derailed. So if you have anything else, I'll get back to that.
If you have your thought together, go ahead. I don't really have anything right now.
It had something to do with the droids, and I don't remember what... yes, I do know what it was. It had nothing to do with the droids, except for the plot twists. And there are a number of sharp turns, and right turns, and left turns, and turnarounds. It's neat. And it definitely... It ends the way you think it might end.
And also not.
Kind of. Obviously, you know.
I did enjoy the head of the basically heist group, played by Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. Yes, he showed his acting ability very much in that movie. He's not just Woody from Cheers. He's very, very good.
A lot of people went into this from seeing the trailers. They went into this thinking that the guy who plays young Solo was terrible. And I was like, I don't see it. It didn't show well in the trailer, but the movie overall, he felt like a young Han Solo to me.
Yes, especially by the end. Now, Lando Calrissian, Lando.
That actor, he was dead on.
He dead on. I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah, he
no
was
deviation.
Dead on.
Whereas you could excuse Solo's actor as like, well, it's a young Solo, he hasn't completely developed. This, the young Lando, was perfect.
Absolutely. Absolutely perfect. So, I guess what we're recommending is go see it.
If you are a Star Wars fan, you probably will want to see it.
And make yourself make your own opinion. I know there are 2 more books, but I don't know if they'll be doing them because I don't know where they would fit. There is a book on Leia and also one on Luke. So I'm not sure where they would put them because their stories have pretty much been covered. So it's hard to tell where they would be fitting them. So, get the book and read the books. Or don't. Whatever. I know a lot of people don't read. And I guess I'm ready to say goodbye and hope that you go see Star Wars. May the Force be with you.
Yeah, because I'm not going into spoilers, so that's
no. That's not what we do.
Not usually.
Once in a while I'll pop a spoiler in, but...
If I did, I was going to give a major spoiler warning, then talk further, but I don't think there's really much more to say. Anyway.
No, there's not. There's not. I did enjoy it as a Star Wars fan, and I've been a fan since A New Hope.
But there were several questions that wound up getting answered, and that had bugged the Star Wars community for a long time.
I was especially happy that they answered the Kessel Run.
Because a lot of people gave the movies a hard time for that one. Yet then,
well, they can't do that anymore.
They had an explanation in the books, but now if you dug deep enough, but now they have one you can just point to and tell people to shut up.
Yeah. So, are you done?
I'm done.
All right. Well, folks, we'll see you next time. Stay crafty.
May the Force be with you.
Absolutely, and with you.